don't think a lot of y'all like getting into your head. Social media is fake, but it's the cheat code to having a peace of mind. Shut the fuck up, I beg you. All of us are not gonna be millionaires. It's all bullshit.
Hello? Listen, because the real bitch is talking.
Hey guys, kisses and love. It's Gyiova. So I asked my followers on Instagram and people I have on Snapchat, what type of video do you guys want me to post? My racist experience in secondary school, or what I've learned so far about life being 21. And to my surprise, a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about what I've learned about life as a 21-year-old. So I'm here to deliver. Okay, let's get started. I turned 21 this year, March, and I'm turning 22 soon. By the way, these are all my opinions. These are all my observations. If you disagree, that's your own. Like, what am I supposed to do with that information? So number one, this is a really big thing that I realized, right? It's all in the mind. Now, I have been practicing manifestation for, I'd say, 2 months now. And let me tell y'all, there's a lot, if you're a Christian, I was told that manifesting is witchcraft. I was told manifesting is bad, so on and so forth. Honestly, people who are saying that are literally lying. Because if you want to be biblical, the Bible literally talks about manifestation. There's people in the Bible who have manifested what they wanted. Okay? Once you tap into the fact that your mind is powerful and that your words, the words that you speak is powerful, trust me, your life is going to do a 360-degree turn. I stopped seeing myself as broke. I stopped seeing myself as ugly. I stopped seeing myself as dumb. And once I changed how I viewed myself, it was a game changer. Loads of people in my life can say, wow, Gyiova, like, you're very confident now. Like, you're constantly calling yourself beautiful. You show up and you show off. That's because I realized how powerful, like, your mind is. I realized how powerful your words are. Like, I went from being flipping depressed, crying every single day, having poor mental health, to literally viewing myself as a flipping goddess, to viewing myself as this amazing human being. And for those of you who actually know my past and know my story, like, you will know, like, life was tough for the bitch. But, like, when I say it's all in your mind, like, I don't mean like you're delusional. I'm a firm believer in what you, like, the energy, the things you say, the things you put out is what's going to come back to you. So if you're constantly calling yourself broke, what's going to happen to you? You're going to be broke. If you're constantly calling yourself dumb, what's going to happen to you? You're gonna be acting flipping dumb. Like, it's not a magical thing. And I feel like the reason why loads of people call it witchcraft is because it's crazy how what you say can literally change your whole life. And it's not something that happens like that. It's something that happens gradually. Like, as you gradually begin to train your subconscious mind to run on this program where you're financially stable, you have good mental health, you're healthy, whatever it is you want. That is how, like, whatever is in your subconscious is what the world is going to give to you, if you know what I mean. Like, the power of the tongue as well is also a real thing. I have someone close to me who literally said that your 2021, I hope your 2021 is going to be the worst year of your life. What happened in 2021? It was a shit show for me. And it wasn't until the end of 2021 that I realized, oh, that's why my 2021 was shit. Because this person said that. I used to say the most wickedest things about myself. And that's how things showed up for me, literally. Before you start saying and calling yourself all that stuff, remember that what you say and how you think can actually manifest itself. Hello? It's about time you start to change our reality. Now, don't get me twisted. This is easier said than done, right? This is not something that is easy or you can just do whatever. It really does take a lot of self-reflection and a lot of, like, time to yourself, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm just saying this briefly, but if y'all want a deeper explanation of what I mean, let me know. Manifesting and speaking positively about yourself, it's not like a magic tool. It's not like not really necessarily, it's not really the cheat code to life, but it's the cheat code to having a peace of mind. And a lot of y'all need to do that. Another thing I want to talk about is maturity doesn't equal age, and age does not equal maturity. I've come across too many people who were older than me who didn't act mature. I personally feel like maturity has more to do with your personality what you've been through in life, your childhood, your coping skills, the environment you grew up in, so on and so forth. Like, don't get me wrong, age does have a slight role to play in maturity, but it's not the whole thing. Like, there's people who are way younger than me who act way mature than me, and there's some people who are way older than me who I act more mature. If you use age as a measuring tool of someone's like maturity level, you're gonna be fooled. I made that mistake once. I was dating this person who's 24 years old, and I was like, yeah, he's 24, like he's gonna treat me right, like he's mature. That nigga did no such thing. And it got me thinking, like, it doesn't matter what age you are. And another thing is that everyone honestly has their own time to be mature and immature. Like, some people would say, Gyiova, you're so immature, but it's like, no, I'm just showing you my immature side. But when it's time for me to be mature, trust me, I will be mature. Don't play with me. If you're using age to determine someone's maturity level, just don't. You're wasting your time. My next point is, you don't have to have your shit together. You don't. I feel like we're human beings. Like, we grow, we evolve. We're not gonna have our shit together all the time. The moment I turned 20, I felt this underlying pressure from people and other people in society that I need to have my own car, I need to have my own place, I need to have a stable job, I need to have a stable relationship. It's all bullshit. Excuse my French. You don't have to have your own place in your 20s. Moving in your 20s and getting a car in your 20s is not as easy as a lot of people make it seem, because a lot of people are not even ready, you know, to leave their family home, or a lot of people are not even ready to start driving. I've come across people who are in their 40s and they only start to learn how to drive. I feel like driving and moving out of your house is something that you need to be ready for, and it's something that you need to have an interest in. If you don't have an interest in leaving the house or an interest in driving, that is perfectly fine. That doesn't make you less of an adult. Now back to the video. I need to top up my lip gloss. Hold on. I find this so annoying whenever I tell people, oh, I want to do this, and then maybe a few weeks or a few months later I change my mind, and people are like, oh, you don't know what you want to do in life. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, we're still, like, when you're in your 20s, like, you're still young. Like, you're not that young where you're a kid. Like, it's okay if you want to change the course of your life. If you're doing a course or a job that you don't want to do, or that doesn't benefit you or work for you, it's okay to change. I'm learning that, okay, this sort of job, this sort of course, it's not for me, and it's okay for me to leave. I'm young, and I feel like that's where a lot of people end up staying in a job or doing things that they don't want to do, and they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and they're regretting it, and they're so bitter in life because they felt like when they were in their 20s, or when they started doing the course or whatever, they felt like they couldn't change their course, or they couldn't change the direction they wanted to take. Even if you're in your 30s, it's still okay to change. Like, we're human beings. I personally feel like as human beings, we're not even created to stay in one spot. I feel like we're destined to go from point A to point B to point C at any given time. This thing where people are just doing law or doing nursing or doing business or doing engineering or whatever because their parents did it, cut that shit out. And it's okay to not know what you want to do. We live in a world where there's so much things to do and so much things to be that you're like, whoa. We all go through phases in life where we want to do this and then we want to do that, and you can do that. Who's stopping you? Who? I'm really a firm believer if that thing don't work for you, do something else. I'm not saying to go and drop out of uni. Obviously have a plan. Hey, I'm back. I'm not saying that a lot of us in our 20s should roam the flipping faces of the earth with no purpose or no sense of direction. But I'm saying, if something's not working for you, it is okay to leave. If you don't like what you're doing and you want to do something else, you can do that. You don't have to force yourself into a box just to please other people. You know what I mean? Another thing I want to talk about is money. Now, I love money. I love seeing my pay slip on a Thursday and seeing the money enter my account on a Friday. I love money. But money isn't the end all and be all. Being financially stable doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a millionaire. Because loads of people in our generation are trying to be millionaires. Let me tell you something. All of us are not going to be millionaires. I'm not trying to burst anyone's bubble. I'm not trying to kill people's dreams. But let's be frank. A lot of us are not going to be millionaires. But that doesn't mean a lot of us are not going to be financially stable. Being financially stable does not mean you have to be a millionaire. I just want to say, there's nothing wrong about being in your 20s and you're money focused and you want to be a millionaire. so on and so forth. There's nothing wrong about that. But this is mostly for the people who feel like they have to make 6 figures or be a millionaire. You don't have to like make money your whole personality. Like, I'll be seeing people post on their stories, me and my friends, we don't gossip, we don't do no drama, we just get our money. Like, I like when people are in their bag. Like, I'm always telling people, you better be in your bag. And let me tell you, if being in your bag doesn't make you that much money, that doesn't mean you're not in your bag. It don't. You don't have to be getting flipping 700 plus in a week. Like, money does not buy happiness all the time. There's going to be a time where you're going to be faced with an actual problem that money cannot fix. A lot of y'all are chasing the bag too much, but y'all should be chasing a therapist. A lot of you are searching up ways to be a millionaire, but a lot of y'all should be searching up ways to get help. Okay? Like, one thing is, I love money, as I said. Money doesn't necessarily define me. If you're a shitty person, I don't care how much money you have in your bank account, you're still a shitty person. And a lot of you guys are trying to flaunt or get money to show off to people who you think have money, but they actually don't have money. What is that about? Like, a lot of you guys literally go out of your way to get flipping Canada Goose, Montclair, Palm Angels, what else is there? And you're sitting there broke because you spent all your money on designer because you want to show off. Like, be so for real. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Another thing is, comparing yourself financially to another person is a waste of time. I was comparing myself to other girls my age, the girls who were traveling to Ayanapa, Greece, Spain, Turkey, Morocco, Portugal. I was comparing myself to these girls, thinking that I'm so broke, thinking that I'm not living life because I wasn't traveling. All for me to find out that a lot of these girls are actually struggling. This is my other point. Don't let social media fool you. Like, I know we all say this, but I don't think a lot of y'all like getting into your head. Social media is fake. The amount of times I've posted on social media, and more time, I was broke, I was struggling, I was crying, I was ready to it was me. A lot of y'all would think, damn, you was living a good life. More time, I'm like, paracetamols or ibuprofen. Social media just is not real. Like, you can post anything on social media and you can be living the exact opposite. You see people traveling from X, Y, to Z, and you're sitting there thinking that you're not living life because you're not traveling. You're sitting there thinking you're not living life because you don't have flipping designer. When I tell you money isn't everything, you guys will see. A lot of y'all are literally killing yourselves just so that you can make money, so that you can show it off at the end. Another thing I want to talk about is friendship. Now, I used to have a lot of friends growing up. Now I don't. That's not even to say that I fought them or we had a falling out. I mean, a few of them we had a falling out, but more time, it's honestly because we outgrew each other. Friends come and go. I know as human beings, we love companionship. We love to have friends, people we can lean on, so on and so forth. But friends come and go. And it's okay for friends to come and go. You honestly have to let them. And I feel like as you grow older, you're gonna realize that your social life is gonna start dying. I have a friend that I haven't seen in a year, y'all. The year is almost running out. I haven't seen this nigga in ages. And he just lives in, he doesn't live that far off from me. But the thing is, as you grow older, everyone has different things they're pursuing. Some people are graduating. Some people are pursuing a committed relationship. Some people are even starting flipping families. I had one of my girlfriends text me talking about how all of her friends are distant. And I had to tell the girl, everyone has different priorities now. We're no longer children where we finish doing our homework and we ask our moms if we can go outside and play. A lot of us are actually pursuing some, long-term things. And I'm not saying that friendship isn't necessary. I feel like friendship is very necessary. I don't think it's good for anyone to not have any friends. And if you're someone who's constantly losing friends, I don't know, something may be off about you. But as you grow older, you realize that you're not going to be able to see your friends all the time. It's going to get to the point where you're going to have to try and schedule. I'm the type of friend where you don't have to talk to me every single day, or I don't have to talk to you every single day for me to consider you my friend. I'm just the type of friend where it's like, I'm here if you need something. It's easier said than done. It is a hard thing. I've been in that position, but I'm at the point in my life where it's like, friends come and go. As you grow older and as you go through different stages in life, some people are going to have to be left behind. And I'm not talking about the rapture. Some people honestly have to be left behind. Like me personally, when I was growing up, I used to love drama. Okay, I kind of like dramas though. But I used to love gossip. I used to love drama. But as I'm growing up, I'm like, I'm kind of tired of messy bitches now. Like, I'm kind of tired of that. Like, let's talk about something else. Growing up, I had friends who constantly talk about boys. I'm kind of over that. I don't want to talk about niggas anymore. Like, I have some friends of mine who no longer want to go party anymore. And it's like, that's fine. That's just how life goes, you know? They're entering a stage of their life where that's not a priority for them anymore, and that is perfectly fine. But as I said, losing friends and friendships, they are hard to deal with. But just know that friends come and go, and as friends go, there's gonna be new ones. Every time something leaves, there's gonna be a new one. But you just have to welcome it. You honestly have to let old things go and new things come in so that you can make space. Because if you keep on hoarding old feelings, old thoughts, old habits, old people into your life, how the heck are you gonna expect the new things to come in? Opportunities, more money, more friends, more peace, more joy, they all need space. And us as human beings, we're literally a vessel. Once a vessel is full, a vessel is full. We honestly have a limit as human beings. So if you're hoarding up all these old things, don't be surprised when the new things are coming for you. So you need to let go of the old friends and let the new ones come in. There's some people that come into your life to serve as a purpose, to be a lesson or a blessing, or even a curse. I don't know. Like having people around you that you should have let go of, that you should let go of, but you don't. That's gonna mess you up, and you're gonna see the long-term effects of it. Trust and believe. I want to talk about romantic relationships, and I may do a separate video on this, but it's not by force to be in a relationship. I was one of them people who had this plan that when I'm 25, I need to be married, and then, when I'm 28, I need to have my first kid. Like, and I know there's a lot of girls who are like that, where they feel like they need to get in a relationship. Like when I first started uni, I was like, I need to find a boyfriend in uni. I'm speaking to the girls in particular. Life isn't about niggas. Life isn't about guys all the flipping time. We live in a generation where these guys are acting like losers. Relationships are not a must. Like the way I be seeing people dying for a relationship is crazy. Niggas posting, all I want is a girl that can hold it down for me or ride or die. Shut the fuck up, I beg you. Delete your account. Enjoy being single. Like I had a friend come to me and she was complaining about being single. She was like, I'm seeing everyone being in a relationship. Trust me, no one's relationship is perfect. In my relationship, I've had problems. And y'all be thinking, yeah, it wasn't a cute relationship. It's cute, don't get it twisted. My relationship is cute most of the time. But relationships are not even as easy as y'all think. Like a lot of y'all are begging. A lot of y'all are literally begging. Constantly talking about relationships. Are you even ready for one? If you're not ready for a relationship, please be wrapping it up. Don't even bother. Relationships come with a lot of baggage. Like, it comes with a lot of responsibilities. Like, being in a relationship comes with a lot of things. And if you're not ready for that, yeah, you're gonna have a hard ass time. This thing where people look at other people's relationships and they try and compare. Don't do that, because someone's relationship, you may see somebody and be like, they're such a happy couple. You'd be surprised that one of them is beating on the other person. Like, enjoy being single. If you're not in a romantic relationship, that does not make you less of a human being. That does not mean you're unlovable. That doesn't mean that you cannot love another person. It's not all about the opposite sex or the same sex if that's what you're into. People make relationships the end goal. It's not. For ladies as well, being married, being a wife, being a mother is not your only purpose in life. Okay, that is not all you were made to be. But I'm gonna get to that in another video. I don't know if this is gonna be my last point. This is another thing that I realized about life is that everyone is literally like, not everyone, but a lot of people are lost in this life. You have people who are so worried about other people. Like, I've reached a point in my life where I honestly don't give a damn about anything. I don't give a damn about my weight. If you think I'm fat, I don't care. I don't give a damn about how much other people make. Anxiety is real. Don't get it twisted. Anxiety is real. Like, I used to have horrible anxiety, and sometimes I do. That's why I tatted, you can't see it, but that's why I tatted no fear on me. I used to be so damn worried about the next person beside me. Meanwhile, they're worried about other things. Like, I hate seeing people living in anxiety, because Nobody in this life should get under your skin that bad. And it's easier said than done. Don't get me wrong. It's easier said than done. And sometimes anxiety isn't even just only about another person or how people view you. Sometimes anxiety can be other things. A lot of them are so anxious about what people think of them. Let me tell you something. A lot of people that you see don't even know themselves. A lot of people that you see, they don't even have a flipping identity, but you're worried about them. And when people hate on you, more time they're hating on themselves. I used to walk around sweating. My heart would be doing flipping 180. And I literally had to sit myself down and be like, why do I care? And like, I know people say this a lot, and I know this sounds cliche, but life is honestly too short to be giving a damn about what the other person thinks about you. If you live in a constant cycle of fearing about what people think of you, you're gonna find out that you're not gonna be doing the things you want to do. I wanted to do YouTube for the longest time, but I was so scared that people are gonna think that I'm dragging it. People are gonna think that I'm trying to be like everyone else. I sat there and I was like, I don't care. But these are people who will end up watching my shit regardless. So if that's like your mindset, like you honestly need to break out of it, because honestly, as I said, a lot of these people who you think are worried about you, they're worried about them damn selves. Trust me, you're the least of their problems. Like, a lot of you guys have such amazing potential to be all these amazing things, but you're so focused. Your mind doesn't even focus on your own flippant ability and your potential in life. A lot of y'all are so focused on other people who don't even know themselves, don't even love themselves. Anxiety does nothing but hold you back from your true potential. That's what I think all the time. Whenever I'm getting anxious about doing something because I feel like people are gonna look at me weird, I tell myself, oh, these people's like their opinions about me, at the end of the day, all of these things is pointless. Because one thing about me is I don't want to be 60, 70, 80 and I'm sitting there like, damn, I wish I did this, but because I was so scared about other people, I don't want to be in that position. It's easier said than done. Like, you have to really think about it intensively. Like, I know myself. I know the worth that I have. I know that I'm a beautiful girl. I know that I'm a girl that's destined for greatness. These people are hating on me or thinking bad about me because there's something that they see in me that they wish they had. Jealousy is real, and jealousy does not manifest itself in people saying, ew, like your clothes are ugly. Jealousy can manifest itself in people hating on you for no flipping reason. If you are somebody who's very confident, there's gonna be people who are gonna hate on you just because you're confident, because they wish that they were confident. That's why when people hate on me, I'm like, it's either because I'm pretty and you wish you look like me, or it's either because my body is tea and you want to sip. And to close everything, you need to know yourself. You need to enter rooms as if you own it. I'm hearing in the news loads of young people dying every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. And if you're living in a place of you're constantly scared to do the things you want to do, God forbid you die tomorrow. Life is too short to be hating on yourself, hating on your features, hating on your body. Life is too short for that. Like, a lot of you guys are past your 20s. Like, a lot of people are past their 20s and they're still hating on themselves. You're wasting your whole life hating on yourself. You need to be so content with yourself, and I know people say that a lot, but you honestly do. I'm tired of seeing so many pretty girls literally looking at themselves with so much hate, because like, you have so much potential in you. So that's my little piece of encouragement. Y'all better walk into rooms as if that room was designed for you. Do the things you want to do. So this is the last thing. Nothing in this life is unrealistic. When people say that your dreams or your aspirations or whatever is unrealistic, that is because in their mind, they don't see themselves or other people around them fulfilling that. If your parents or older people are telling you that what you want to be is unrealistic, that's because in their own mindset, in their subconscious, in their reality, they cannot get that. So if they cannot reach that goal, they feel like no one else can reach it. If you think something's unrealistic, then that thing's not going to be real for you. Okay, so that's most of the stuff. Well, there's a lot of other stuff I've learned being 21, but I'm not trying to drag this video. I'm probably gonna be making different parts of this as I grow up. So yeah, I hope you guys love this video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Make sure y'all follow me on my socials. Let me know what you think about the video. If any of these points stuck out to you, let me know. This is me. Over now. Kisses and love. I'll see you guys the next time I post. Mwah.